Hello and welcome to this multiplayer factorial playthrough where we take on a very difficult DeathWorld using the Cities of Earth mod. This mod allows us to play on a surface that looks like Earth and we are playing in Europe. An additional challenge is that we have set the mod to pre-place 41 rocket silos around the map. We have to capture them and launch a rocket from each to win. This recording is a capture from my Twitch stream that has been split for uploading to YouTube with minimal editing to remove breaks or dead time. In the description you can find links to the mod list, save files, and my Twitch channel. Thank you and enjoy. Yeah, that's a T-junction. Yeah, download speed or upload speed from the server is capped. So you're going to have a limit on how much you can get. Where is that fucking buffer chest? There it is. Why is it totally empty?
Was it on purpose that the logistic network for this funnel didn't have any logibots?
Nope. I have Logibots on me, but not many.
Yeah, I put 50 in it, so...
Yeah, the Logibots deal with the buffer chest and mostly with the repair packs is what they're primarily there for. Why would Belgrade not have any repair packs? Because Belgrade doesn't have any kind of a station. And it should. Oh, you bugs are so fucked. I don't know where all the Logibots went because they were filling up the train, or the arty. That's because it's loading up into memory. Yeah, I can see it on the screen. Alright, I'm going to pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. Alright, so we'll see if you catch up. This is not looking good. Yeah, if it takes too long, I'm not going to wait that long. Because what'll happen is that if your computer can't keep up, you're going to just get dropped.
At least I get 60 FPS during the pause.
Yeah, at least we all got 60 FPS now.
So smooth walking.
And it's going to get worse as soon as we unpause because all these arties are going to go off.
And the biters.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to cost the biters, yeah.
I mean, I'm playing at a constant 40 UPS, 13 FPS.
I don't know how you're playing at that.
I can play as low as 7. As long as, obviously, not with biters, not interacting with biters, but with 7, I can anticipate what I'm going to do, and I push down on the W key really, really hard.
Does that help?
No.
Does it make you feel better?
No, it hurts my
Yes.
hand.
No. Well, good question, Robica.
Robika, the first thing I recommend you do is pause it because you're probably going to get dropped. Hi, Pony. I'll be right back.
He's in.
So yeah, you'll want to save because you're probably going to get ripped. I should have gone and gotten that remote. You were warned. So what I've thought of for a contingent is we may finish this before the 21st of October. And if we do, what I'm going to do is start another one in Australia with the map name is called European DeathWorld. So what I'm thinking for Hyken and Jay is that just to keep ourselves occupied is that I'll start another map, Australian DeathWorld, which is kind of repetitive.
Oh, it's early game. It's a refreshing, different with struggle for your life.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, it'll be just Australian, and I'll add in the cargo ships, and there's a mod for cargo ship arty boat. Yeah, I don't use nukes because I don't want nuke on my Earth. It makes it ugly. I put in a lot of effort into making this beautiful terrain, and I don't like that. Ruining it. Yep. And we don't landfill the ocean.
So in Australia, are the biters all modded to be random animals in Australia that try and kill you?
Well, I tried to use a mod called Enemy Spiders, but it has a desync behavior.
Can we have a mod that just makes them upside down?
Well, the funny thing is that in the Cities of Earth map, where it is just Oceania, which is where Australia is, that's Australia, Indonesia, stuff like that. I did take the time. It's an Easter egg, but I did take the time to actually flip Australia. So everything else is correct, but Australia is upside down. Well, good. I'm glad you got a copy of it, Rebecca. Sorry you can't play the multiplayer, but... This is going to be quite the slow process, but I'm fine with that. Versus having to build one of those arty things.
I mean, I could build the arty loop down here, and that would help us clear out the bottom part.
Yeah, by the time you built that, we'd have quite a bit. If you could clear this out, though, what we could do is put a wall here and then a little wall here, and that should reach. But ideally what we do is we put it right here and fuck the world. Kitty cat. My cat has been very vocal since I came back from break. She talks to me a lot more than she used to. Like she's standing about 3 feet away from me, not really looking at me, but looking around and just meowing. Not a painful meow, but like a, hey, I want to be fed soon.
Oh, did you by any chance make a blueprint for the defended RT outpost with the updated wall design with the lasers?
Not a chance. Do you want one? Because I can whip one up pretty quick. Do I even have an RT outpost with lasers? Oh yeah, I do.
I mean,
I have this. Okay.
I can build the wall without it, so that's not a problem. Just
No,
asking.
I got a blueprint for it. I'll just update it real quick because I want it anyhow. So, yes, Cat, you're gonna get fed in about half an hour. If I can get this thing to fucking paste. I have some sort of... depends on the detail level as to whether or not the islands exist or not. Is this the correct... No, this is the wrong one of these. Let me get a decon planner going here that gets rid of belt, under belt, red inserter, gun turret, and that should be it. And let me toss in some walls with some laser turrets. Oh, it's yellow belt. Oops, herpter. The mods are all listed if you just go to the mod settings. But the mod is Cities of Earth. Thank you, Jay. That's an outside corner. That's an outside corner. That's an inside corner. That's an inside corner. For wall. Alright, there it is. I don't think I need this. I do need to add a pipe connection though.
Have you ever had the issue that the blueprint was bugged, that it was on relative snapping and it still did absolute
Yes, and I
snapping?
have no idea how to make it go away. I just stop the blueprint, go do something else, and come back to it later. Create a copy of this. Here. Make that a laser. Oh, 929. All right, so that blueprint should be available, but it doesn't look like you need it. I don't know if that's going to reach far enough to be worthwhile, Jay.
You're right.
Kind of better off trying to build it as an extension to this. Yeah, I know. Hello, it's kind of funny to have all that going on in the background, isn't it? While I'm trying to design shit.
It's
Better,
funny
Rebecca.
how
Thanks for giving it a try.
10 times Control Z and you can basically reboot it like it never happened.
Yeah, with enough Control Z's, you can make the things get better. Well, I'm going to get rid of the little arty because I've got a design that'll fit right here. So I'm going to disable these arties and send them away.
Nice.
And
Should I empty the current artist to the right so we can build on the left?
yeah, it's a good idea. I would like to see a couple things get killed here just so we have the safety. Well, that's not going to happen now, but... Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, we didn't want to shoot all that. But, okay. I mean, if we did, I would have kept the trains here. All right, good. They went down that way. I swore I had power poles in this design. All right, we got a train inbound. So I'm going to disconnect this stuff from here so that those guys stop doing that. Gonna need some Logibots for this network, but
I got 150. Have you disconnected it from the bottom part?
yes. You can reconnect it if you need to, and then disconnect it again, but it's gonna have its own thing here. Oh, Hyken's out there. Cool. I can't remember what we decided, Heiken, on what we're going to do about Berlin. But I think
My thought is I'll go straight west, probably around here, just because.
you're
And
kind of
then
8-bit, but I can understand you. No, we don't want to do that because we don't have a good rail network here. This is garbage.
Well, you might look at what I'm doing.
Hmm?
You might look at what I'm building.
You guys are breaking up for me with audio.
Oh, that's why you're building this up. Okay, I
Yep.
see what you're doing. And then turn that corner and then come straight east from there. And that will T-branch at Oslo and then go over to Berlin. So if you go here and then you go to about here and then come up here, you'll hit everything. That's a good plan.
I mean,
I like that.
once we get the radar, we'll fine tune those.
Yeah, well,
positions, but
I'm looking on the map picture on Discord. What the fuck is up there? There's nothing that high, is it? No, it should be Berlin. It should be Berlin, Oslo, Stockholm. Unless I've got something backwards on my image. All right, well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Either Jay is smoking crack or I am. I'm sewing in the Artie train. There's something wrong with my mix setup, so I may have to restart that.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps popping up a dialogue to start a script for the Twitch updates. I don't know who's causing it, but it started with the Mix It Up update. Well, if you do all that, Heiken, what are your thoughts on changing this? Okay, yeah, if you do all that, then that goes away. That's going to get... See, the supply over there is shit, so that's a good thing. You might have to get rid of those roboports, which probably don't need to be there anyways. To fit a corner there.
Sorry, you are breaking up super bad in Discord. I don't know how I am doing.
You are breaking up as well.
I will try rejoining and see if that betters things. Oh yeah, my thing is super red.
Although I am having some drop frames. Well, we're having a weird behavior with Discord, people dropping on and off. It's not me. There it comes. Well, I better go get me that arty. Well, it doesn't have a little symbol near your name this time.
Turn it off and back on, and it no longer is terrible.
J dropped. Which I'd be worried about it if this damn thing. Let me see if it gave me a message there, Jay. Just disconnect notification. I think it said something about you have bad breath. Yep, there it is. Jay Stinky.
Exiting Discord worked for me, Jay. Oh, I guess you're having factorial problems. That's a different issue.
So here we are.
So here you are. Welcome back. Pausing in 7:38:14. Hike.
I see. I will have to buy a faster CPU for Christmas.
Well, what I have is the Ryzen X3D. I think the 7800 versus the 5800. And the reason is it's the one that runs factorial like an order of magnitude faster than any other processor because it has an onboard cache for first CPU, first processor. You know, it's an 8-core or something like that, but the first one has a cache, and that makes single tasking processes super fast compared to others. So that's why I chose that one. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have. I don't have the Tomahawk motherboard. I'm an Asus fanboy. But they have a cheap Asus that Burgers and Fries helped me spec out.
I might ask him.
I actually have an extra 64 gig of RAM because I bought 128 and I could not get this thing to boot with it.
Well, that doesn't help me. But
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I doubt your existing CPU or motherboard is going to use your existing memory. Really? Come on, let me in here. What the fuck? Alright, I got my remote now. Oh, don't stand there, John. How do I get that? Oh, that's just Task Manager, CPU. That's an i7. Well, it's just got a small flaw. My outside corner needs an improvement. Ticks and buffers and ticks. Woohoo! There's a name I haven't seen in a little while. All right, pausing in 3817. Hike Hut. All right, let's see. How did you get all that extra info on there, Jay? Oh, I have it too. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this. Windows Shift S. Dicks out for Harambe. I had, this is 64, I think. I had 128. But I couldn't get it to get through post with the enhanced memory management system online. Jesus, did it take a long time to boot. I mean, like 10 minutes from power off. I think you double clicked on your firing. You're about to fire RD twice. Yeah, that spot is definitely dead. That's one way to get rid of the biters that are going to attack. That thins out the biters that are coming for us. Oh, we still got a little bit to go. We need somebody to go out there and kill that shit.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. UPS.
Yeah, Jay's been playing with 10 or 7. You might want to just save it, Michelle.
Okay, you just broke up in Discord.
Yeah, people telling me that. I think Discord's having a problem because Hyken had to restart Discord. Jay got disconnected, and people are saying, but I'm not dropping frames. So Discord must be having a problem today.
Yeah,
I
sounds bad.
Chrome on a different screen, and you're fine.
Yeah, Jay, you were all broken up there, so.
I got used to it. How much do you want to clear out on the east side?
Nothing more, really. I mean, just the arty range. I mean, we can get that little spot on top, sure. You know, just make a nice smooth line. But after that, we can get rid of the arty train, and I'm hoping we can build a rail bridge to Helsinki, like maybe on the east side, so we don't landfill.
Yeah, that should be possible.
You guys are gonna be without me. I just got dropped.
Yeah, welcome to the. Hopefully, you got a save.
Yeah, I'm grabbing one right now.
Yeah, it's turning into, if you don't have a massive computer, no. And what we'll do is, oh god damn it. Who is this computer? Who is this? Who is this service? Because I will just terminate that entire thing. I wonder if there's a way to see who is propping this thing up.
Propping what up?
I keep getting a pop-up for a script that's failing on Twitch.
Gotcha.
So anyhow, I'm sorry I got distracted there, but what we'll do after we've launched the 41st rocket, or maybe even the 40th, before we launch from Prague, is maybe we'll kill all the biters so that people can come back in and play. that your combat spider, Jay? What oh, what are your thoughts on man that fucker? What are your thoughts on at taking this rail, turning it this way, and feeding Tallinn, and then running it over here and up there and feeding Helsinki that way? Bit of an interesting sort of theme.
Oh, I was thinking we could just build 45-degree down. Oh, you mean there? Yeah. Be interesting. Let's use Messi to kill those bytests. What could possibly go wrong?
All right, I'm going to send the arty train. Wait, let me see if I can. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, you're gonna have to landfill that, but that's you better be ready to landfill that, Hyken.
Yeah, at this point, there's the.
Because that's gonna be too wide, but
What's going to be too wide? Sorry.
it's gonna be too wide for you to. I guess a pipe would fit, but you might as well just landfill here where you need to.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna notice that in a year.
But
High speed.
Hi. Yes.
The file that you're running, did you drop it down in game speed?
No. I did this recently.
Are you sure?
Game speed is 1.
Okay, so I have a lag obviously because I can't get into the game. Okay, so you're fluctuating anywhere between 45, 46 UPS FPS,
Yeah.
and until you just decided to throw some stuff. Okay, the saved copy I'm running solo on my computer is fluctuating between 33, 34 FPS UPS.
I
and
can
then it
run
suddenly jumped.
I can run the game with about 42 FPS on my single player.
Yeah, I sort of saw that in Discord before I popped in.
Yeah, well, hit a reply on his question and put your numbers in there so other people can start seeing. I will eventually load yesterday's save. Probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll load a save up and I'll try that out. But I didn't think it was worthwhile for me to do right now because I'd rather play with you guys than find that out. Yeah, I was
So
about
how
to send
should
the
we-
arty train back, Jay, so.
How should we do that? Should we just build out a rail line and then build a RT endpoint there to clean it up? Or I don't think we need to build a wall there. Or do we?
Well, how about I'm thinking. We got the rail here. Let me know if I'm all garbage, but I'm thinking that what we'll do is we'll corner this here, and then we'll corner it here, and then we'll tee it here, right? Or roughly, maybe a little farther south, like here.
With or without walls?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, if we just run a rail out there and run a small arty train out and then run it back, we can fire a whole bunch and run away. They'll come and kill the stuff, but we can pick it up and run away. So let me send the big arty train away.
As far as I see, there is literally nothing out there at this moment, so no expansion. So we could just solo the rail and then build an RT outpost. Because if we build an RT outpost somewhere here next to the iron patch, we could also clean up Helsinki with that and all the path that leads to that.
Well, cleaning up firing on Helsinki is probably going to cause more lag.
I mean, if you want to clean out Tallinn, that you need to put the RT somewhere around the uranium patch here. So the built-in range doesn't reach over to the water.
Then we're just going to bring an arty train up on a possible suicide mission.
You're just going to go out there, fire a bunch, and retreat?
The third part is optional.
It's a strategic retreat.
May or may not do that last part.
Should I bring out a power network?
I don't know that we need it. All right, I'm going to summon a small arty train.
I haven't been around for a bit, but how has it been progressing?
Very well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stream here in Factorio in Discord so that you can watch it in live. We cleared like 6 cities, secured 6 cities yesterday on a 12-hour stream. So I'm pretty happy with that. I was concerned I wasn't going to get through it all before the end of, before the month was over. And now it's like, yeah, we'll definitely get that. And then maybe we'll just go around and kill all the biters so we can have a nice clean Europe. Or we'll switch immediately to a Australia with boats. And take on that little challenge and then just milk that until 2.0 releases.
What surprises me most about this is that you actually called it Australia.
Yeah, Western New
What-
Zealand.
That's better. Now I know Bob dropped out before you went on vacation / travel. Anybody else been able to get back in?
No. I mean, we've had a couple of people who've joined as people who were playing, kind of recent. We've had 22 people join. Eraser Chip's been in a bit. Epic Party Guy never came back, even though I'm pretty sure his computer can handle it. But most of the people, their computers couldn't handle it within the first couple of weeks. Because I made the map stupidly too large.
Mm.
But I'm happy I did in terms of the geography because
Oh heck, we could have had this probably wrapped up before you went on vacation.
yeah. And if it were smaller, things would have been so close that there's no point leaving any biters alive, and the rivers would have been irrelevant.
I don't even know if they would have even existed, really.
Right.
Like right now, they're only, what, 2 or 3 tiles across in some spots?
All right. I'm going to mark all of this for destruction and see how it goes. And it's shooting at the farthest ones away.
Technically, that's a good sign because it gives a little bit of congestion.
Do arties actually damage fighters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a little bit of area of effect from the explosion.
It's kind of small, though.
But you also have to almost be on top of them when they're at the spawner.
We should run that train away.